Men will tell you what you need to hear. Men will tell you what you need to hear.
I better find your loving. I better find your heart.
What it do, gang, gang, what it do? Hey, what it do, gang, gang, what it do? Hi, bo, darling, hi, bo, babies. Guys, to anyone who's new to my YouTube channel, I go by the name of Tshiamo Ngwenya, and that's on pair. To the returning subscribers, you're welcome home to the homes of homes. Welcome home, darling. Alright, guys, please make sure to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe if you are a newbie. Please excuse my voice if it sounds a bit horsey. I unfortunately have a touch of flu. I hate it in as much as most of you hate it, but please bear with me because I do have to give you some content, because one, I do have to also apologize because I've not been as consistent. However, I'm gonna try my best. How about that? I'm gonna try my best. Few disclaimers: kids, neighbors, they're here. However, I just want us to welcome our new setup, our new background, darling. Gorgeous. Guys, excuse if my face is too white. I had to apply powder because it was breaking and I didn't want to like rectify it properly for the reasons that I'm about to sleep. So I had quite a great time, great catch-up session with one of my friends, Tadewa. I love him so much. And yeah, that's just about it. So I came home early because girl just needed to rest, and also the flu had me on chokehold, still does, so I just have to see what's what. Anyways, let me stop blabbing and get you into the story, actually the gossip that you hear about, because baby girl, you love the numbers just like your darling. As long as it doesn't have anything to do with us, we pagati inside. In this case, it has everything to do with me. Also, just a few heads up. Okay, so one of the reasons why I wanted to stop having to do story time was people that would mingle with me, people that had like hookups, or people that want to pursue relationships with me, they're quite skeptical, for which I get and understand given the kind of content that I give out, especially where story times are concerned. Like I'd blab get off rembe and say questionable things, or things that they sort of would have or put them in a position where they would be quite scared, thinking, yo, expose sizo trenda. No, sweetie. One thing that's good about this channel is that I don't get to use people's names unless if I have consent, because we're not about to get sued. Child, I'm broke, okay? Okay. And also, yeah, I don't get to use people's names, and also you can't really confirm if the story is true or not. If you think that the story is about you, so be it. If you think that it's not about you, please listen through until I finish the story before you click off, because Sana, I do need the watch hours, because I see that some of y'all actually do enjoy the content or consuming the content. However, Ali subscribe, Ali like, Ali share. Come on, work with me, guys, please. Alright, let me stop blabbing. As you have seen by the title of this video, today's story is going to be about a hookup, my hookup with a Venda gent. The reason why I'm giving out specifics, I want you to also get the concept of the things that I had to tolerate for the sake of. But anyways, I say collab. Okay, so this Venda gent, first and foremost, I want you to understand life as an avocado. A guy took me through a journey, Mogo, from Venda to Tzaneen, from Tzaneen to Mashudu to Bona. I was never best at geography, but I know we're getting lost somewhere, somehow. After God, fear man. That's all I have to say. After God, fear man. But also, with the same breath, Linna, I contributed somewhere, somehow, but I stand to be corrected. Please leave your 2 cents down in the comment section. Anyways, let me tell you the story. So it was one of the regular days, and I had decided I'm going to actually chill by, okay, I'm not going to be too detailed in case, you know, in case the victim catches on. In case the victim or the perpetrators or the private investigators do the math and find out 1 + 1 is 11. Anyways, so now I was chilling with my friends, right? We're having a great time. We got drinks. We're chilling close by to where I live, right? Not a problem. As we're vibing there, after a good like 10 minutes, because I kept on like looking at my phone and also checking the audience, checking for stock, because with alcohol you have to cleanse the eyes, you have to baptize the eyes, because what's a place, why would you want to be at a venue where there's no man? Like, let's start there. What does that? So obviously strata is for everybody, so I you better gonna pass. And besides, ke freelance, ke segile, ke ukapi, ke robala ka re 2 years about police, so why not? Anyways, guys, so now I'm chilling with my friends, and then after a good 10 minutes, then rocks up this dark melanin good model body gent, but face cut I think we declined, but still, you know, the body qualifies. Had me fixated for a good 10 seconds of up and down, trying to maintain eye contact. So this guy's sitting opposite to where we were sitting, but at that moment he was sitting alone. After a few minutes, I see a friend of his that he knows, because he actually called them by their name and they came to join him, having to sit with him. Not a problem. So this guy keeps on staring at me. At first I thought maybe he's looking at one of my friends, but I'm like, this eye contact is direct, given how me and my friends and I were sitting. Because I was sitting in the middle, and then a friend of mine was a bit far from me by the bench, and then the other one was busy with the phone. And then I see, man, eye contact is still happening. Okay, not a problem. I look at this guy, but obviously, you know me and my paranoia, guys. First instinct that comes to mind: does this guy want to mark me? Does this guy wanna, you know? I think the worst case scenario, and it's just the paranoia about me, or this intuition instinct, the ailing dizzy. It's dizzy but valid given the current economy and life that we're currently living, right? Okay, cool. So he continues having to maintain eye contact, and I do the same. Then I'm like to my friends, hey guys, let me quickly do a short left. I am coming. Let me go home. I'll be back. I get home. I put the phone by the room, and then I go back to chill by the gate. Luckily, he hasn't left. He was still there. So obviously we continue with eye contact. Some of my friends are already getting exhausted and drunk, understand, or having to call those men that are not serious about you. They're doing that. Some are going to their partners, and me being the singleton, now I'm very curious to understand why is this guy looking at me. Guys, I was feeling bufandam. I'm like, I want to know. I don't know what if the spindy came from the alcohol, because the percentage will let you know or you are the girl you think you are, even though you're not. Okay, baby. So I felt like I'm man, uber relevance. That's me. Who, what, whom's, when? Don't tell me shit. So now I keep on maintaining eye contact. Obviously now I don't have a device to distract me, because keyword, I put it home. Because why is this dodgy guy looking at me? So guy continues having to maintain eye contact. Everyone leaves, and then I stay behind. And then as I'm about to walk past him, right, going home, he calls my name. And no, he doesn't call me by name. He's like, hey. I'm like, hi, because keep in mind we're strangers. I'm like, hi. It's like, how are you? I'm like, I'm good. It's like, yo, sorry to be giving you like these constant stares, but I really like you. And you know, like, the thing is, like, I'm on DL, you know, I'm on the DL, but I really feel you. Like, I feel like you're a great person. Men will tell you what you need to hear. Men will tell you what you need to hear. How do you tell someone is a great person? By just staring at them. Sana, the signs were there. Candy floss. It smells Sizala, ngarki emoji. Yeah, what's up? I was like, oh, really? Ray, like what you telling me? What is that? Mugele a blusher. I was bluffing. Bon, I was blushing. Ngara wana ba mrekisi stock sweets. As I believe. Anyways, okay, so we have that mild conversation, and it's like, okay, can I have your numbers? I'm like, okay, no, not a problem. You can have my numbers. So I give him my number. So luckily he had his phone with him, right? I give him his number. It's like, okay, let me try to ring it. I'm like, why? It's like, Pella, I don't trust you. Hey, yo, be giving us false number. I'm like, yo, how many? Another second red flag. Pella, hey, you can never trust like fine hands. Okay, that sort of hurt me, you know. I'm like, oh, okay, no, why would I lie? Like, check a profile picture. What's up? It's me. I had a nice accent going on, cause why would you want to use your rusty ass voice talking to men? The voice telling deep, if you have it, you have it. Utilize it. Mara it's waka rise, man, drag it a bit to understand no como plasho. And guys ke argument ko na ulo footek. And then the country footek. High change it to no hore. Guzagalo go to kuthathwa nobani njani, how and how come. Okay, I talked to the gent. We exchanged, no, I can't say we exchanged numbers because I didn't give him my number. I was like, okay, you'll ring on me, you'll text me, whatever. Okay, anyways, cool. Everyone goes separate ways. That happens. So obviously we start chatting, you know, it's great time. We start chatting, and there are moments where I feel him having to initiate the whole part of intimacy. Given my past experiences where relationships are concerned, not to say that this was going to be a relationship, but where relationships are concerned, I've gotten to live with trauma. There was a guy that I actually, like, we're good. He was actually my vision breaker. We're good, pushing it good. And then there was an instant where we had sex, and then after that, everything changed. So that had me think a lot, but with the same breath, I was like, maybe this was just a way of him saying he's trying to now try other avenues, and he felt like this was too much of a comfort zone for him, since we like did a lot of things together, you know, did this, that, including having to become his vision breaker. Not a problem. So I was relieving the trauma of that every time. So now currently, like, my biggest turn off is a guy having to ask me for intimacy before actually getting to know me. What I'm trying to say is that I'm no longer like the biggest fan when it comes to hookups. If anything, I get turned off easily. If you are about to text me and already you ask me about, understand, that naked, we can get freaky here and there, send each other nudes and all, but stop initiating when you want to sleep, when you want to smash. Like, it's a turn off. I already have it in mind. Okay, it's giving hit and run, or I don't know, for now it just devalues me, understand. So I was like, you know what, with this specific guy, let's call him Tyrone. With Tyrone, I'm going to try and drag it along so that at least I get the experience of having to know him as a person before anything else. And we did that. So during our time of having to talk, Tyrone tells me, hey, by the way, I have a girlfriend, but we're looking at having to end things because I feel like the spark is gone, things are ending. A classic guy move who's trying to give you false hope so that you hold on under that perception of, no man, they're going through differences, the girl's gonna go out and there's space for you. And when you believe it. Bophelo ke acha. Bophelo ke acha yako kai yako tsanini. I never. Lomfada. Okay, cool. So Mugai tells me, Tyrone actually tells me that, listen, Han, there is a person. Actually, no. I'm giving him too much credit. He didn't tell me there is a person. What that flippin' guy actually did, Tyrone, sorry guys, something is in my eye. What that flippin' guy actually did was that he actually posted, and this was never, don't get me wrong, I wasn't jealous or anything. We're still in our talking stages, talking phase, still trying to get to know each other, learn each other, know each other like that, on Understand? And then he never mentioned anything about having to be in a relationship until one time he actually posted, and I actually like added like a sub comment like asking what, how is this mama's, or what's the deal? It's like, yeah, but we're losing the spark and we approaching our differences. I don't think I can do this anymore. There's this. A Delulu version of me was very much convinced that I stood a chance with this guy. But anyways, so now obviously conversations, they make sense. It keeps on going. Understand now? Give vibe, man. Why it's a hell? Not a problem. I decide to one day have the bravery of having to invite him over. That happened. I was very scared, considering that I only know him not more than, like, I don't know him outside like that, because keep in mind that he's a DL gent, and DL gents, they're not quite comfortable having to be seen in public with gay people, because what will people say? Lembora hambe mara le hemela helela nkare dipudi mo, hey. Lembora. But anyways, so now I decide to wear a sleeve, yeah, bravery, it's bindi, understand? And then I invite the guy over. The guy does come, but obviously was a bit scared. So utlekadi PMs, busiku night shift, I had to turn off the lights so that no evidence, no neighbor peeking out of the window can see what walked in. And advantage is that he was a dark gent, so I didn't have to worry about him being spotted. Yo, Sada. Anyways, so he gets here. If you know me personally, you know that I'm a person that is very big on hosting, which is something that I stopped given the questionable experiences that I've had. Not a problem. So I decide to actually invite the guy over. The guy comes over. The guy finds Korao. Tshiamo mos o preparile di snacks. Tshiamo mos o preparile beverage. Dijo le tsona di galo homonate. Homonate. Here I'm staying. One said an opportunist man, or a man who thinks that they can live off girls through and through on account of their gorgeous, which in this case it was a different scenario. But it was more like, you understand, I don't know how he took it to his mind, because that's one of the love languages for me, but he took it however way. Fast forward to us now, we're catching up. How alcohol now dives in. My brothers is one person that now initiates having to give mamas is when it's a massage. Who would say no to a massage? Company judge. Never. I love massages. Back massages, boy. Now wanna see a feel of a man. Please, nothing can beat the touch of a man. I don't care. Take me to jail now. I love it so much. So that happens. Obviously, I get that experience, and then I'm like, would you like, for me to also give you the massage? It's like, yeah, sure thing. I gave him moons, and then he keeps on complimenting me on how good it was. I'm like, baby, I know these hands, God's hands, baby. So it's nice, guys. It's nice. How as we laughing, what is the right? How guy stops. I'm like, okay, what's wrong? It's like, yo, Tshiamo, like, I think I'll feel. I'm like, huh? It's like, yeah, like I like you as a person. I feel like you're such a great person, and I'm like, okay, are you sure it's not the alcohol speaking? It's like, no, like, I'm genuine. I know that I took time having to tell you this, but you're really a great person. The BS that men give you to lure you in. Yes, I got that. So now, I'm blushing, because why such sweet words from a man? Why such nice, soft, sweet words from a man? Hey? Barking, who's that guy? Shakespeare, is that you? Martin Luther King, is that you? Mandela, are you here? I was like, please, why am I melting? So I'm listening to him, I'm blushing, but also I'm choosing to react accordingly, because I'm not happy too much. I'm going to dial up the fire. Burn me. Whatever the reaction that they want constantly, please, they'll show you hell. They'll show you Saturday with hearts and all. Hi, okay, we're talking. I blush and listening to him, but now obviously it doesn't process to my man. Ask about the girl. I'm like, besides, it's whatever. Okay, cool. So after that compliment, I look at him. He looks at me. He reaches out for a kiss, and that happens. After that having to happen, guys, 365, 50 shades. What? I'm here for you. Woza, fight for your life. So before that happens, he gets up, guys, because I get this that moment. Pella, when the relationship is fiery, is hot, border, you will help each other address. After the sikisi, you will nib yourself. You'll dress yourself after the session, because what? The boy got what the boy wanted. Period. Exactly. And I'm not saying this about all men. I'm talking about the kind of men so far that I've associated with. Because Kibono, the same pattern, same script, different cast. Do I understand that? So cool. So this guy gets up. I'm laying, half naked, very oversized. Understand that? Oversized top. He gets up as he undresses, guys. I'm like, okay, wait, is that a leg? I look at it properly. I'm like, it's not a leg. It's his dinglongs. I was so scared. I was so scared to a point where I even had to line out 4 shots, 5 shots. I was like, you going down deep. I have to process what's happening here. Because if this is the last day, make it good, oh Father. I was like, if this has to be the last day, I beg, Father, make it good. Shapu, brothers ki oleche, undresses, I see it, and I'm like, damn. He's like, what? Are you okay? I'm trying to keep my cool, but also you can see like we're nervous. I'm nervous. What's this? Is you 440 can? What's this? Is you a cucumber? What are you now? I'm like, He's like, what? I'm like, Nothing, sweetie. I'm just thinking about life itself and all the decisions that I take to make. Because this might be a bad one when I'm thinking about it. Okay, I try to cool down, Vela. Alcohol is a cheerleader, please. Alcohol will support every decision you want. You want to jump the bridge, alcohol says jump. You want to drink alpurim, alcohol says dash, sister. Dash mix. Don't forget domestos. Potagonke. You want to do something like risky, like take someone's part, alcohol says you got it in you. What do you have to lose? It will encourage you over a lot of bad things. Even your mind. If your mind will be like, it's a weak in gone girl, I tell you. So cool. It's been this time and you got this. Ntombo fight for your rights. You had to fight for your rights. This could only be your only opportunity, Kesana. If you let this one slide, who knows when. I'm like, you know what? As scared as I am, let's try. And then if I can't take it, then we stop midway. How about that? It's like a short thing. Guys, okay, I tell the guy what I like. Obviously, I can't disclose one thing that turns me heavily on, because I don't want a queue of men lining out or having to queue the DM. So he did what? That other thing that I like there. I felt the toes go. I'm like, okay, I think we're ready. When the boy felt the warmth in the, understand that? In the whole day, in the entering, boy went, God, God, no. This is no freeway. This is no Kimberly Hole, baby boy. I'm tighter. Baby boy, I'm very tight. Don't do me like that. Gary, yay! Jehovah and I've got a gentle this one. Bona fragile cargo. Don't do me like that, cause diaper and smoking. Yeah, but Pampers, I'm really sorry. I'm very young, first and foremost, to be wearing diaper. And sorry to those people that are currently wearing diapers. for whatever reasons. I'm really sorry on your behalf, or yeah. But I'm sorry. I'm still young. I could go half or hype of the moment and put myself in that situation. So as a sign, tipa, I still need it. I still need that. I'm like, so okay, cool, not a problem. We go down like that. And guys, when I tell you, foreplay wasn't the greatest, but when I tell you that guy made sure, yes, even talking about it, like yo. Sada, what in the deja vu is happening to me now? Anyway, so session happens and we dismiss for the night. Not a problem. We continue chatting, and then there was a time where I came from an event. So I come from an event. I'm heavily lit, and then obviously talks later and understand, because he was a regular contact to talk to a person. You understand? Not a problem. I actually loved it for me, to be quite honest. So we talk, and then he's like to me, how are you? I'm like, I'm a bit tired. I'm from an event, this, that, and the other, and I just arrived. It's like, no, come through. To tell you the truth, guys, I'm not very comfortable at going at people's places. Booking, I'm open to that, but going to someone's place, I'm not so sure. One of the reasons, especially if it's local township, guys, I always think about the worst case scenario, or maybe rumu ki munghuku, maybe mpeto ki mazenke, maybe, understand. I always think about very scary things, and also the possibility of if maybe they amputate or sacrifice or sana. So I always want to be the one to be like, okay, babe, let's book, or if I trust you like that, then I can have you around. No P. So obviously this guy tries to guilt trip me, but I always rock up at your place, gives me the BS, gives me the talks, understand that, to a point where I actually become convinced and get convinced and start feeling guilty. And then I was like to him, okay, you know what, not a problem, I'm on my way. Okay, cool. I decide, okay, I'm gonna clean up quickly because anything is possible. Why is this guy calling me at odd hours? It's not like or count the stars. I mean, I'm not 2 years, okay? But it's not like I also went there with that mentality it was gonna go down like that. But I was like, for in case, sis, dusha, because you don't want to make flamak, you know how I clear paint, sip and paint to mandrasing the shit sabato. Where's the gay? Kuzega, see. Yo, Angali, don't get me wrong. I get it that these men know for going in there, what is it that they can expect. But now, how do you feel? It's fine. Guys, banyeleni, shit on them. Bona. Even Nicki Minaj said it. Shit it on them. Bona. It's not like it's gonna tell people and stuff. I get it's giving hide and seek. So shit on those beddings is not gonna tell anybody. Anyways, so I tell the guy, I'm like, okay, please come and get me. I'll be waiting at this place. He's like, sure, no problem, I'll come get you. Guy delays me by 15 minutes. Guys, my paranoia starts to peak because one, it's odd hours and there's barely people traveling, since I think it was on a Saturday. Oddly, it was a Saturday, but it wasn't as busy. And I'm like to him, baby boy, where are you? Now, actually, no. I was thinking, for baby boy, where are you? And also, I was scared to take out my phone because it's odd hours. And the spot, apparently, where I was standing, it's where, like, your hotspot, yapo. And where I stay, we also, like, we barely have, like, barking street lights operating. So, you're a perfect candidate or a perfect exhibition to how working at night with your possessions and have them stolen looks like. So now I start panicking. Luckily, I had an idea where this guy stays, so I start walking towards his place, hoping that I actually bump into him because I wasn't sure with the yard, but I had an idea. So one of the reasons why I actually started walking also was to not have to give any potential, understand, the thieves they think okay, they can sneak on me or take chances with me like that. Because first side of you having to be a target is if you look like you lost. My sister, don't do that. Look like you know the place, look like you know things now. So I start walking. Obviously I walk towards. Now I see him walking out. Keep in mind he delayed me for 15 minutes. I'm like, okay, I've been waiting, what's wrong? Like, if anything happens to me, what, you don't care? Like, obviously I go into rampage born like Tshiamo Ngwenya. Like, I tell him the business. Guy looks at me from bottom to the top and he says to me, I'm sorry. Yo, ndaba weak. Yo, I'm dealing with Satan because why did I forgive it so quickly? Kibo, after 2 minutes, it's us walking. We're walking where? To his place. Firstly, the yard. It has a lot of gravel. It has a lot of potholes. I could say, but there was like the deep city gravel. If you're already healed, my sister, please, may the Lord be with you. So now I almost tripped, and I even requested for him to try and pick me up. Because why? I get it. If you want the chicken in the oven, you have to stand up and go and prepare the chicken and put it in the oven. You also have to set the degree how you want it to be cooked and monitor if it gets prepared well. Then after you eat the chicken, ooh, this lucha. After you eat the chicken, yes. So for the night, I think I was the chicken, not the chicken, right? So there I am. We enter, guys. Okay, now into a more focused storyline. Okay, guys, not a problem. We actually enter, but as we enter, the lights outside are off. At the back of my mind, this is the first time experience of me having to come over to your place, right? And I didn't think much of it. So we enter. Huntley, he opens the gate for me. I enter. It's nice. It's giving princess treatment, but on a budget. But still, we can work with that. Okay, not a problem. Guys, I enter. First glance, I was wowed, mesmerized. The room is actually bigger than mine. One, the guy is so neat. Everything is packed. The room smells nice. The only issue was that he didn't have like curtains, so he had like a cloth, yeah, but it was a see-through cloth. I look at it, it's so gorgeous, it smells nice, it's tidied up. First thing that comes to mind, Tshiamo, never judge a book by its cover. You know, never judge a book by its cover. And that was basically what I did. I was border flazzled. I was very humbled, quick in a hurry. He sees what I'm impressed, it's like, it's nice there. I'm like, fuck off. Okay, so as I enter, guys, there are no chairs, by the way. There are no chairs. I enter, I proceed and sit on the bed. So it's the bed, then there's a nice cute mini TV, more understand that. I'm like, okay, cute, we can watch a movie whilst we're chilling. And then Yena, obviously, he enters, sits next to me. He's like, what's up? I'm like, yeah. He's like, would you like to smoke weed? I'm like, not a problem. Then he starts preparing the weed. So we smoke. After smoking, how guy gets up. I'm looking at him get up. Guy switches off the lights, changes them to the LED lights. I'm like, and then he's like, no, don't worry, I'm doing that because I don't want people seeing Khorikenale Mankam. Get wait, is the problem with me? Like, no, not like that, just for the sake of privacy, because I don't have curtains. Guys, this one thinks I'm 2 years old, you stupid cow. Think I'm this one what to marinate me. Tell me to my face. Tell me the truth, baby. Okay, sharp, guys. How after turning off the lights, now we operating on LED lights, which I definitely have to get. I love, like, they set the mood. He starts playing music, LED lights, music. Come on now, come on. Even a dropout knows what that is. I'm sorry, it's a joke, guys. Don't take anything personal. Then Don't take anything personal, please. Also believe, ne? Please. Let's catch, please. Anyways, so obviously that happens. Hey guys, next thing, grabs my head. I'm like, Helen, kisses me, clothes. He almost even got to tear my, because I was wearing a cute shirt. I was like, no, gentle, bite slow, please. I know you're dealing with fire, but don't let it burn out so quickly. Please give me time now. Admire this. And that's how I'm busy at bartending again. I came with lube, I came with condoms, I came prepared. It's like, you came prepared, you knew. I'm like, no, I didn't know anything. It was a in case, because I know what I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with someone that has 3 legs. And who has 3 legs that exist in this world? A man. Tada! Bingo! So I was like, okay, you know what? It is whatever. And I'm not going to make a big hoo-ha out of it. So we go into the sessions, one round and round, sana, for a good 10 minutes. I felt like a porn star. The spanking, the turning, the gripping. I never knew I'm as flexible via that guy. I'll give him that. If you're watching, please. Standing ovation. Oh yeah. Yo, lovely, wow, marvelous. I'm shelling his hands. No, wow. No, he came through. So everything made sense to understand. At first, obviously, it was a bit uncomfortable because if you know me personally, or if you know, I'm very tight. So me being tight is a disadvantage because now you have to be very gentle. No Kimberly hole here. You don't just throw yourself. You knock before you enter. So he did that, obviously, because now he knows the standards and what he's dealing with. You get? We go down like that, guys. It's hairy. Yes, as long as you don't call your mom, because I'll never get guys that call their mom during sex. For me, you have to tell me the truth. What is your mom doing to you? Why are you calling your mom? Calling her off. But anyways, you start moaning. He's grabbing on me, but now the pounding, son. I'm like, oh my god, please slow down. Like, no, like you're dealing with a human being here. My mom and dad still loves me, okay? Don't do me like that. No, you can't. Don't do me like that. I obviously decided to listen. After sessions on session, obviously we both reached the top of the mountain. We both climax. Perfect, lovely. I'm like, hey, please. During the session, everything felt good. Everything made sense. I understand that. Even the grinding, I felt like I was Ciara there on the music videos. My body, your body, for you, baby. Yes. Honestly, it was nice. Then we stopped, we finished. As I was about to get up, son, I'm like, something doesn't feel right. I feel like an organ moved. Kuku ile mongondong, tleti ile moltsweleng, nipple ile komkokotlo. Like something was not functioning as it should. I'm like, maybe I'm just thinking a lot. Guys, when I got up and tried to walk, sana, if you know a kiss, that was me, sana. Because also a part of me is like grip when, even though there was nothing coming out, but that discomfort had me walk or understand. So I kept on even teasing him and hitting him through the way. Clearly no, but you wanted to really like unalive me, because who has it like that? Who does it like that? It's like, no, but calm down. So we're teasing each other. It's nice. Yes, got me hope. I get hope, obviously. I get preparation age. Tomorrow is a different day. But before that, he actually asked me, after the session, he actually asked me, do you mind having to sleep over? I'm like, no, Baba, I can't sleep over because tomorrow is Mother's Day and my mom is coming back from the homelands and I'd like to do something cute for moms because you appreciate our parents like that. So it's like, Ish, I beg you. I'm like, Baba, please don't try to convince me otherwise. This was good. This was great. Sessions on sessions, I don't mind, but please respect my decision with regard to moms. It's like, no problem. you can go. It's like, okay, actually, let me escort you home. Get up, get home. I arrive home, he gives me a hug, but obviously we got to chill a bit, we laugh. Guys, when I tell you that was a perfect night, oh, everything made sense. Like, I felt, plus he's taller than me, like everything made sense. Like, I felt so in love to a certain extent. Like, I felt like, understand that, like, no man, like there was that thing, man. Okay, no problem. Fast forward to 2 weeks. 2 weeks, baby boy. Sorry. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. So boy teases me, it's like, yo, you have to cook for me, bro. Get on, I'm not that much of a great cook. It's like, no, please, I'd like to taste your food. I'm like, I'll see. Obviously, because of I got good sexy guys giving me attention, guys ticking all these boxes I never knew about. And keep in mind that girl is no more part of the conversation, because we're not talking anything about girl having to push with this gent. We're not, to understand. And every time I would ask him, he'd be like, no, I don't want to talk about it. So at the back of my mind, it convinced me, hey, is that bad to a point where this guy doesn't want to talk about it? Let me leave it and focus on the happiness that I have going on. Son, keep in mind, I didn't know this girl. This girl doesn't know me. Most probably doesn't know me. So for me, it made sense. If I know the person, I'm sorry. It's a bit tricky there. Okay, cool. Next day, my mom tells me I won't be able to be coming through because I decided to extend the date of having to bond with my family. Not problem. A bit disappointed on my part, but I was like, at least there's enough food. And I was like, okay, let me also do dessert. So I decided, I'm like, hi man. My man said, Obatla dijo. Ha, dilu. My man, Obatla dijo. Let me understand that. So I sought him out. I text him. Fast forward to late. I'm like, okay, come collect. It's like, okay, let's meet at the usual spot, which is a nearby corner. So now as I'm walking there, I even did dessert. So I have 2 containers. I'm walking there, feeling all nice, feeling all in love, feeling all in the tire. My man. One of my friends stopped me. It's like, yeah, now I'm like, what? It's like, where are you going? I'm like, no, I'm taking food to someone. It's like, wait, are you dating? That's like, Tshiamo. Don't be, you're all up in my business, babe. You're all up in my business. Only if you do, don't, because it actually ended in tears. But Sada, listen to the story. So it's me now. I take the containers to the gent. Fast forward to 30 minutes in, he smokes his weed and texts me again. It's like, yo, I just finished having to eat. I'm like, okay, that's great. And it's like, yo, Tshiamo, let me call you. Actually calls me, compliments me on the food. I'm like, stop, you're doing too much. I'm like, stop it, you're doing too much. It's like, yo, no, you're really a great cook. Yo, the dessert was nice. Can't the dessert in there because I figured I'm not around, so at least you can have one of us. Either me or the dessert, which in this case it has to be the dessert. Even though I'm not there, but you know, understand, go for consolation until the real dessert finds its way to your room again. Cause what? That's more heaven, please. So everything went so perfectly, compliments on compliments. I'm like, okay, we're getting somewhere with this. Wabo? Cool. What then happens now? The day approaches where I was supposed to actually collect the container. It was the coming week, which was on a Friday. I'm like, hi papi, I hope you're still on. I hope you didn't forget, Hore, I have to come and get the container. It's like, no problem, we can link up, I'll give you the container, like Shappies. Okay, cool. Later comes, obviously I start to prepare a bath. Obviously I do the regular in case of girl, by the way. I do the regular, I prepare and I text her, but now I'm starting to pick up on red flags. One of them is that I'll text him, and then after a few minutes, his phone doesn't connect. At first, I thought it was network, but I'm like, something's not making sense. I tried to call him, would talk a bit, but during our conversation, he would hang up. I'm like, okay, is it network or am I overthinking this? Like, what's happening? I'm like, let me leave it. Either way, I'm gonna meet up with him later. Maybe we'll try to explain what's what. Not a problem. I text him, I'm like, okay, I'm almost done, I'm on my way. It's like, okay, cool, you can come through. Obviously, this time it's me that delayed him, and he was I found him waiting for me, and he's like, yeah, you had me wait for you. I'm like, well, the last time when you did that, what is that? I also get revenge. I'm like, I was kind of pen. And that time I had a touch of flu, so I came to him wearing a mask. It's like, oh, yo, you like being dramatic. If there's ever one thing that I hate, it's someone telling me when I'm dramatic for having to take precautions, especially where my health is concerned. You're not about to do that. I hate people telling me that I'm dramatic because I have a different taste or see things differently or choose to do things differently. I'm different. I get dramatic just because whether it doesn't resonate or relate to whether. But anyways, sharp. I link up with the guy, he tells me when I'm dramatic. Obviously I go off on him, and then he like gives me like a brush off and gives me a little smirk. We enter Kabukare. As we enter to his place, this time around the lights are on. So now, as the lights are on, I'm like, how? Wait, this is actually someone's house. It's like, yeah, that's the main house. I'm like, wait, main house? It's like, yeah, my mom lives in here. I'm like, oh, that's so. It's like, hey, enter. He literally bullies me into having to enter the room. Now I'm feeling very violated. I'm feeling very uncomfortable. I'm like, okay, what's happening now? And why the sudden change of manner? Because I asked about the lights. We enter, we sit down. I'm like, okay, are you okay, Papi? He's like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm like, why? And then why the yelling? Why the drama? He's like, yeah, Lord, you ask a lot of questions. I'm like, okay, there was never a problem before, but okay. I learned to actually limit the things that I say or talk to you about, I guess. And then you start having a personal conversation about his history, but it was brief. So now as I enter, usually like would chill. This time around there's a chair. Before the first time I came, there was no chair. So the lights were off before and there was no chair. This time around the lights are on and there is a chair. So I hear a lady's voice outside. I'm like, is that your mom? It's like, Tshiamo, utlo bora. I said, shut up. I'm like, okay, clearly I thought you in a bad mood. But anyways, okay. I'm like, you know what? To try and ease out the situation and clear out the atmosphere, let me sit next to him. And so I tried sitting next to him. He pushes me away. I tried to touch him, touch his hand. He hits my hand. At that point I felt like everything I do he would repel. Like I felt as if like I discussed him to a certain degree. Like I was like, okay, what's happening? Did I miss the memo? Did I do anything wrong? And then I tried to replay everything that happened. I'm like, everything that happened in all those weeks, it was very nice, glamorous and all of that. So the guy then goes on to say, yeah, Vele, I don't know how we even got to that chat, but he mentioned something about, yeah, Vele, referring to the dick. I'm like, huh? When did we get there? It's like, I'm like, okay, it's gotta be a long night, but anyways, my intention was not even to stay long, so yeah. So I'm like, alright, let's watch a movie. Guys, before, we only lasted 10 minutes into that movie, then it was action. This time around, it went 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30. As I was about to fetch it, I was like, He's like, what? I'm like, no, you can give me my things, I'm ready to leave. He's like, you want to leave? I'm like, dog, you're acting so weird and I don't understand, and you're out here having to make me feel bad about it. Like, I can't understand, what did I do to you, Tyrone? Like, I don't understand, what did I do to you? Because last time I recall, we had a great time, everything went well, and then all of a sudden this week you switch up on me, having to repel me, pretending like, or acting as though now you're disgusted by me. Like, what's happening? It's like, no, it's nothing. I'm like, okay, can I get my things? Escort me out. This time he initiates that we use an opposite, we don't use our usual barking route when he escorts me home. We use a different route, which this route is the same route where the girlfriend stays. So I'm like, okay, that's weird. What is it now his intention that he wants the girl to actually like see us, or like what's the deal? I don't think much of the situation until obviously I was like, okay, why we use a different route? And it's like, no, I just want to. I'm like, you know what, I'm not in the mood to argue with you because clearly today you're not in the best of feels. So we walk. This time we're not even having a conversation. He's just like, we walk. It feels as if like I'm walking with the dead man. Okay, sharp. As we approach where I stay, I'm like, you know what, fuck this, you gotta tell me what's happening, because I'm getting very effing irritated right now. And you're not about to make it seem as though that I'm the problem without me having to know what the problem is. It's like, Tshiamo, yeah, it's problem ke gore like nigdale mamas today. Huh? It's like, yeah, today I was with my girlfriend. I'm like, how? So now she's back to being acknowledged as a girlfriend. Okay, go on. Like, yeah, I was with my girlfriend, and now we're good. Like, we fix things. And also, the reason why I didn't want to like engage in other things is because I actually slept with her. Sana, Kaukra, Nkare, someone took a whole dust bead and hit me from the back on the head. I'm like, yeah. It's like, yeah, and like that are grand. When I grand, like, you're okay, you're okay, congratulations. Yeah. So where does that put us? Like, to tell you the truth, I don't know, but I really like you, and I also like her. Okay, so you want us both. Not a man trying to behave as though the heart is a USB. Not a man trying to behave as though the heart is a power bank. So you can love us, all you. Wow. Miracles. I was like, this man. I was like, yeah, honestly, I don't know. So where does that put us? I have to tell you the truth, I honestly do not know. I'm like, okay, no, it's fine. I'll make the decision for you. Like, okay, sharp. Literally after saying that, he started walking back home. So I'm looking at him from behind. A part of his like, pick up a brick and throw it, kill the bastard. I, very civilized, cutesy, debut version of you, I was like, let the bastard go, Sana. My heart, guys. My heart. Oh, it hurt me. And the reason why I delayed it for so long is because I was still healing from it. And I'm just grateful to have such a great support structure and support system that I actually recovered from all of that. If anything, that only elevated my paranoia or confidence when it comes to men. I felt as though like all this time I was string along and I was used because brothers was going through differences. Guys, I was so hurt, even though he was not the best or the most attractive guy, but I gave that guy my heart, guys. I gave that guy my heart for him to turn back and do this to me. And then he tries to reach out on some, I hope you're okay. You hope I'm okay. What part of your hope I'm okay do you expect for me to be okay with? Like, it was a lot for what you can handle. Like, I remember having to walk into my room and the first instinct was like, you know what, plug happily, plug, give me weed, plug your kid though, my shit, niggas. I was like, wait, I want to be dizzy right now. I plug, I see, I'm like, I have this sharpening with time. I'm like, okay, you want to tell me if I mix Godin and 1818 will I die, and add Viceroy top will I die? I'm like, mix, this thing is slow. I look at Domestos, I look at Dairoch, I look at Bleach border, I look at all these house border mixtures, concussions, what carry weather. If I mix and make a bomb, will I bomb? I'm like, sada. Kishimile clinic detergents get border today is over mixologies cause jolo. Never, sissy, never. I was like, today, boy, like, if I don't die, somebody's gonna die. Somebody's gonna die. Cause why, boy, why? Why are you doing this to me? That was cruelty to its best, Shem. That was cruelty to its best. And ever since that guy did that to me, I was never the same person. Not to say now I'm going to go into relationships with the mindset of okay, worst case scenario. But if anything, he made me very vigilant in terms of having to know what is it that I'm dealing with and having to ask for a boy to be transparent before you go any further. Because now tada angizwani tada. Where my feelings and emotions are involved, you taking chances, my brother. I'm not gonna do that. Now I smell a red flag from far, and so guys, if anything, darlings, learn to love yourself better. Learn to love yourself better to a point where you don't even have your happiness depend on men. You don't even have your happiness depend on the other person. Love yourself enough. Afford yourself enough. But once you go out there to try and figure out the kind of person that you are, or to try and bagel or find your feet or whatever the case might be, you can always have yourself to look back on and be like, I know the potential that I have and I'm stronger than this. That instance almost broke me because I gave a man my heart, a man whose intentions were never clear to begin with, because it's complicated and I'm even thinking of ending it. And then a delusional part of me, because I was caught up in the hype of thinking, well, this could possibly sing love, I fell into that trap. So guys, if you don't choose to learn from my lesson, at least don't make the mistake that I made. If anything, be more vigilant and guard your heart, guys. Guard your heart. Anyways guys, I really hope that you did love and enjoy the story time. Okay, please make sure to come through to the channel for more story time vlog content, because I intend on giving you more, darlings. Please remember to like, comment, share, most importantly subscribe from your favorite darling. Bye.